Hi, my name is Sonia Christ, and I'd like to share with you part of our story. My son was always a very happy baby and toddler, but when he was around 7, he started having very severe mood swings. We thought it was just a discipline issue at first, but it progressed from temper tantrums to self-harm to saying that he should die, that he was worthless, and that he didn't deserve to be here. He also developed severe food sensitivities and would break out in these really strange rashes and hives. His asthma got worse and he needed his inhaler 3 to 4 times a week. But his emotional state was the worst, and he needed and it's what we focused on. We realized that his mood could be caused by food allergies, and he had extensive testing done, and we really worked on our diet and gave him supplements for nutrition and brain health through his doctors, but he continued to worsen. His teachers at school were calling me in for parent-teacher conferences because his grades were slipping and he was having a lot of trouble focusing. And they said, that they noticed that he was not relating to others in a proper manner for a 9-year-old. So we went back to the doctor for more testing and evaluations. And they told me that they thought he was depressed, that he was somewhere on the autism spectrum, and possibly had attention deficit disorder and reactive attachment disorder and oppositional defiant disorder, among some others. But they were referring us out to specialists to really confirm those things that they thought he had. Well, that kind of scared me because I didn't want my child to be drugged up. But what scared me worse was when he told me he had a plan to kill himself. And then he came up missing one day for over 2 hours. We did find him safe, but I was desperate for answers. I was flat out on the floor begging God for answers. It was just 2 weeks before his 10th birthday, and I didn't know if he would make it. I've been hearing about the pink drink a little bit from some family members, but I didn't really know what it was. It was pink and it was for weight loss, so it had to be bad for you, right? But the next day after he went missing, we got together at a family Thanksgiving, and I asked my aunt there about it because she was the one who was introducing family members to it. And she started telling me stories of less pain, better sleep. And then she started telling me about her grandson who had anxiety and depression issues and who was seeing a massive turnaround. And that gave us enough hope to try it. So we started my son on just the pink drink. In 1 week, he smiled. And in 2 weeks, he laughed. And in 3 weeks, he hugged me and he told me he loved me. I hadn't heard that in months because he believed that he was unlovable, that he was worthless, and he would push away any physical contact. After that first month, we still had a ways to go, but I no longer feared for his life. I knew that God had granted us the miracle that we had prayed for. We added in Probio 5 and BioCleanse and X Factor, and over time, his mental health issues completely disappeared, along with his asthma and food sensitivities. And we praise God every day for the miracle that we were granted.